Civil authorities in your area have issued a local area emergency for El Paso County, effective until 12:09 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Emergency Management Agency. At 6:09 p.m. Mountain
Daylight Time, an unknown object, approximately half a mile wide, is on a direct collision course towards El Paso County. It is unknown what this object contains, but it is recommended for residents in El Paso County to evacuate, as it is unknown on where the object will impact. If you refuse to evacuate, you may be putting your life in extreme danger. Please tune to your local station and media outlets for more information on this developing situation.
Civil authorities in your area have issued a local area emergency for El Paso County, effective until 12:26 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Emergency Management Agency and the Colorado Springs Police Department.
The unknown object that was detected in the skies by civil authorities approximately 17 minutes ago has impacted the Colorado College, causing major damage and a fire to occur. It is unknown on how many were killed or injured, but police and firefighters are currently controlling the fire and investigating the situation. Stay away from this area as it is currently being handled by local officials.
Failure to do so will result in arrest. Stay tuned to news and media outlets for more information on the situation.
Good morning, Denver. It is currently 5:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I'm Jason Smith with your latest news from the Denver area on KOA 94.1 FM and 8:50 a.m. We start off the morning news with recent reports of a huge unknown object that was on a direct collision course towards El Paso County in Colorado Springs. A local area emergency was issued and the object impacted the county yesterday, 17 minutes after the alert was issued, with some reports of major damage and a large fire occurring as a result of the object's impact. It is recommended for those who have evacuated to not return to their homes until the all-clear has been given. At this time, we do not know how many people were killed or injured, but police, fire, and EMS are currently trying to control the situation. Wait a minute. I just received a report that the object that impacted the area has just disappeared. It's gone. The firefighters, EMS, and police are also gone too. Like, vanished. It's as if nobody was here to begin with. The damage out here is just amazing. It is so awful to watch the fires burn and to look at the aftermath. This is really weird and creepy, too. Viewers are encouraged to keep listening to KOA or other news outlets for further information on this situation. Be prepared to take further action as necessary and stay tuned for further news and updates.
A shelter-in-place warning has been issued for the city of Denver. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Emergency Management Agency and the Denver Police Department. A dangerous entity is currently roaming around the city of Denver, consuming anyone and anything it comes across. Local officials reported the entity to be a large pink amorphous acidic slime-like organism that devours and dissolves anything, causing the entity to grow larger in size.
This is a very dangerous situation. It is unknown on where the entity came from, but it is highly recommended for every resident in the city of Denver to shelter in place immediately, as this entity is very deadly. If you see this entity, do not attempt to approach it. Run away as fast as you can and don't turn back. If you are outdoors or in a vehicle, head into the nearest sturdy building. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all heating and ventilation systems. Close all fireplaces. Keep any firearms in hand. Do not go outside until the all clear has been given. Please stay tuned to news and other media outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. Civil authorities in your area have issued an immediate evacuation for the city of Denver, effective until 1:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Emergency Management Agency and the Denver Police Department. The entity that was reported to be roaming around the city of Denver approximately 2 hours ago by local officials has grown larger in size, causing total damage to the area and consuming all human, animal, and plant life forms in its path. It is believed that the entity originated from El Paso County in Colorado Springs, which impacted the Colorado College, consuming the police, firefighters, and EMS that were involved. It has been discovered that the entity is immune to any firearm and all attempts to kill this entity have failed. All residents hearing this message are under a mandatory evacuation order.
Those who refuse to evacuate will face certain death. Grab all the necessary supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, blankets, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio to stay updated on this dangerous situation. Do not attempt to pick up any family members or loved ones from schools, hospitals, or nursing homes as these places have their own way of evacuating. Do not hesitate. Evacuate now. Civil danger warning has been issued for the entire United States, effective until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and the United States government. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration in Washington, D.C. have reported thousands of objects heading on a direct collision course towards the planet. It is believed that these objects are more of the extraterrestrial entities. It is unknown on where and when they will impact, but it is highly recommended that all residents of the United States to seek an underground shelter and not get out until the situation has been resolved. Do not evacuate. Refusal to do so will result in certain death.
Grab the necessary supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, blankets, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio to stay updated on this dangerous situation.
Good evening, everyone. This is Nick Davis, speaking to you live from WLOS in Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know what the hell is going on, but apparently there's these creatures. They can somehow devour any plant, animal, and human-based life forms in seconds. It's pink and weird looking, nothing like anyone has ever seen before. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. Now there's more reports of these creatures impacting almost every state of the United States, even other countries around the world. All police and military forces have been sent to deal with these creatures, and all attempts so far have failed. My God. What are these things? To those of you who are listening, please listen carefully. John! No! 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 Ah! Oh my God! My flesh! Oh goodness!
We interrupt your programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A global emergency has now been declared. There have been many reports of pink amorphous acidic slime-like entities across the United States and the rest of the world, consuming and killing all living organisms. It has been discovered that the entities, now known as the Blob, are alien life forms from an extraterrestrial origin with no mercy towards any living creature. All attempts to kill these creatures have failed. There is no longer a way to protect yourself.
All world leaders, including the United States President, have been killed from the Blob. There is no chance of survival. Screams of melting flesh can't be heard all around the world. The entities will consume all living creatures and organisms throughout the planet within the next 24 hours. Humanity will forever perish. All residents hearing this message, gather your family, loved ones, and embrace one another for the end. Pray to your higher being, or beings, and repent. All broadcasts will now cease transmission. May God bless.